Hi there YouTube, this is FairyGuyy of TeamISquared, and this is a deck I've brought to you today. This is, it's a Blue-Eyes OTK deck. So it's a bit of a weird build. And, as usual, it's not made to win tournaments. This deck will not win a tournament. I know that. This deck was actually built for quite a peculiar reason, quite a special reason. Because my girlfriend wanted to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to tell you a story now, so just, I'll go through the deck in a minute. I just want to tell you the story first, because the story is very relevant to the deck. It's the reason this deck exists, with my card sleeves for it. Essentially, my girlfriend, Ashelia Maiko, if you've got her on YouTube or anything, I don't know, maybe you're playing Reign of Blood, I know she plays that quite a lot. Ashelia Maiko, if you know her, I'm going to put a link down there to her YouTube channel, as well as all the team channels and things. So, I'm going to make sure there's a link right at the bottom of the screen. Don't know if you can see me pointing there. Oh well. So I'm going to put a link to that. Essentially, she wanted to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! So she asked me to build a deck. And I said, well, what deck do you want? She goes, well, I always liked Blue-Eyes. I said, right, I'll build you a Blue-Eyes deck. So, admittedly, I had absolutely nothing for the deck to begin with. I think all I had was a playset of Mass Dragons. And that was all the dragon stuff I had. And I've managed to piece this together out of just... cost me next to nothing, if I'm honest. I traded most of it for my Destiny board deck, and a couple Ultras and a few Willies. Now I've managed to get this together quite cheaply, actually. I'd say, with all the fusions thrown in, I don't know, maybe 30? I don't know. Tell me how much you reckon this deck's worth. Yeah, post that in the comments, how much do you reckon this deck is worth? Because this is a deck for my girlfriend. So yeah, right, the deck is pretty simple build. Onto the deck now. It's a nice simple build. First off, you've got 3 Blue-Eyes. One of the first cards, 2 of them are Legend of Blue-Eyes Ultra. The third one is Duelist Pack Kaiba, because I prefer that art, 20 of the Blue-Eyes art. You can't see them, there they are. I don't know where the camera can see, to be honest. I set that up early and forgot about it. So 3 Blue-Eyes, it's just you beat over the deck, it's how the deck wins. 3 White Stone of Legend. This is a good card. If it hits the graveyard, you get a Blue-Eyes to your hand, and it's a level 1 tuner, so some minor synchro ability, you know, possibly. I've then got 3 Vanguard of the Dragon. That's a 17 beta level 4 dragon. Now, during your main phase, you can discard a dragon to have him gain 300 attack. So you can have him gain 300 attack, and you can do this as much as you want. So if you've got a big handful of dragons, you just discard them all off his effect, and it pumps constantly for each of them, so you can have him on over 3,000. It's quite amusing at times. I'm tempted to run a Morphing Jar in this, actually, thinking about it. I don't know, if I get a spare Morphing Jar, I might put one in over the card destruction. Do I use the card destruction? I can't remember, but that's a good idea for this deck. Morphing Jar. What do you think to Morphing Jar in this build as well? Post that in the comments as well. Also, when this is destroyed by opponent's card effect, special summon 1 normal dragon from your graveyard, which is just a Blue-Eyes, 3 Blue-Eyes on the field. Next, I've got 3 Mass Dragons, and again, they're just a great line of defense, and you can even search out your White Stones with them, and then synchro or get your White Stone killed and get a Blue-Eyes to your hand. It's just a great card. Such a fun card. Next, we've got 2 Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Now, I know it's not a Blue-Eyes card, but if I was running a dragon deck without at least 2 of them, I would have to slap myself, because it's such a broken card. You can get Blue-Eyes Ultimate back from the grave quite happily, just like that. So if they do a really big play to bring my kill off my Blue-Eyes Ultimate, I can then go Monster Reborn, Red-Eyes Darkness Metal, use his effect, Blue-Eyes Ultimate, and I can just start laughing again. It's great fun. Brilliant card, really good for targeting future fusion with for 5-headed dragon. That one. Don't know if you can see that. I'll go through the fusions in a bit. Next, I've got 2 Light Hex Sealed fusions. This is that's a very, very good card. It's the level 3 fusion substitute. Unfortunately, it's a rock. So it's your average fusion substitute. But also, if it's on the field, so that's there, and you've got 2 more monsters there, you can tribute this and the other fusion material to fuse, treating this as polymerization and still a fusion substitute. It's brilliant. Really, really good if you've swarmed with Blue-Eyes and you want to get a Blue-Eyes Ultimate out. You can just go, right, summon this, they're all, you know, done. No polymerization needed. Next card up I've been told not to use, which is Blue-Eyes Shining Dragon. But I don't care what you say, I think it's brilliant. if I Future Fusion a Blue-Eyes ultimate, do nothing, and then tribute this off my Blue-Eyes ultimate, is on a minimum of 4-2. I've only lost 300 attack for the ability to not be targeted by anything. Worth it, I'm sorry, but it's worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it every time, and it can continuously pump regardless. Next up, we've just got stock dragon stuff. That's a Red Eyes Wyvern, obviously, Future Fusion that, bring out your Darkness Metal. Decoy Dragon, again, just leave it on the field in attack position, keep bringing out your bigger beaters, line of defense. Prime Material Dragon, just keep your stuff alive quite fastly. Next up, it's Divine Dragon Ragnarok and Lord of D. I've never not once used these in the game, apart from as fusing fodder for King Dragun. I'll explain King Dragun when I get him, just they're there because that's the material for King Dragun. Then obviously I've got Blackluster Soldier, which is again Dragon Master Knight. I only need it as fodder for Dragon Master Knight, but that one also is a target for trading. That gives me a 4th target for trading, which is really useful. Right, then. Now, onto the spells, and I'm taking quite a while, I'm on 6 minutes. That's not good. Well, it is good. Last time I did this video it took 15. I'll just rattle this off faster. Right. 3 Polymerization. Because this deck is designed to fuse quite a lot. So Polymerization playset is just a necessity. Because it works. It does work, because it also means I can discard them with things like Hand Destruction. Then got 2 trading, bit of draw power, because I don't care where my Blue Eyes are, they can always come back. Enough Grave Revival in this thing, and just Revival. Blue Eyes just don't die. It's great. I've then got 2 Hand Destruction, which is just more draw power, and because I couldn't get my hands on Cards of Consonance, or Cards of Consonance, or however you pronounce it, I couldn't get 2, and I did want to at one point, but I ran 2 Hand Destructions instead, you know, just as an idea, and it works brilliantly, because it means if I've got a Hand Destruction, and then 2 random dead cards at that point in the duel, I don't have to wait for my, whatchamacallit, Whitestone Legend before I can Hand Destruction. I can just do it. And I can drop 2 White Stones off one of these, draw 2, and then pick up 2 Blue Eyes, which is ridiculous. Next it's 2 Ancient Rules, which is again, if I've got dead Blue Eyes in my hand, I can just drop them straight off. No worries, just Ancient Rules, Blue Eyes. Yay, I'm happy. Then we've got Staples. Well, 2 Dragon Staples, 1 Fusion Staple, and 3 Staples. Dragon's Mirror, brilliant staple. You've just got to have it in there. Get away dead cards in the graveyard that you'll never use again. Bring 5-headed back, or bring out something like another Blue Eyes ultimate. Stamping Destruction, again, great with this. You can even set up really cool combos with this. You can say Hand Destruction, King Dragun and Lord of D, to draw 2, and then Dragon's Mirror, them 2, and bring out, no, not King Dragun, Divine Dragon Ragnarok and Lord of D, and then Dragon's Mirror them after you've purposely put them in the graveyard for King Dragun. It's great. Also my Fusion substitutes work with that. They're good. Future Fusion, obvious reasons. You're doing whatever you need in the graveyard, simply targeting that bad boy, and if they manage to leave that alive, you get a 5,000 beater out. Ridiculous. Next, really obvious why they're in here. Monster Reborn, because I need stuff to stay alive. Dark Hole, clear for big pushes. Trunade, clear for big pushes, because we've no longer got Storm. Next, it's the traps, and there's 2. I don't like traps. You should have learnt this by now, YouTube. FairyGuyy doesn't like traps. Central Tribute, clearing the field. Call of the Haunted, bringing stuff back. Simple enough. Bill's meant to do that. And I've got Infusions. I've got 1 King Dragun. This is a great card. It's level 7, Dark Dragon, Lord of D and Divine Dragon Ragnarok. As long as it remains upon the field, your opponent cannot target dragons with a spell or trap or monster. Once per turn, they can't do it. No, not once per turn, they just can't do it. Once per turn, you can special summon a dragon from your hand. Any dragon you want. So, I fuse for King Dragun. I go Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I use him to bring out Blue Eyes Ultimate, or whatever. It's just brilliant, it's amazing. Then I've got 3 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons. I've been told not to use 3. I said go away, 3 works, because I can use all 3 in one duel. People have argued against it, I've then gone and proved it to them. I can use all 3. Then it's 2 of the biggest hitters in the game. Both 5,000, 5,000. Dragon Master Knight and that 5-headed dragon. Both absolutely gorgeous. He gets pumped for dragons on your field. He can't die easily. It's gorgeous. When you've got him out with anything that stops them targeting, it's just great. as my music died. Oh, how I love it so much. Such a fun deck. So yeah, that is 10 minutes long. That's too long video. I need to cut this short now. Right, that is the dragon deck, the Blue-Eyes OTK deck of FairyGuyy. That was built for Ashelia Maiko. So the links all down the bottom to Ashelia Maikos Channel, to all the team channels and the team members, the team channel and the team members channels. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Take care.